Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Psychic Deer here again to offer us some collective guidance from this moment forth. I hope you are all well and this full moon is treating you nicely. Please don't be surprised if you are feeling a little bit sleepless and being disrupted during the night. You may be experiencing very vivid dreams. All of them are a catalyst for what may need to be soothed and healed within yourself so you can transmute that energy into what you need to make changes in, so you can move forward more fearlessly. Hello to everyone who is like me in lockdown. Isn't it fun? I hope you're making the best of where you are and with what you have, showing lots of gratitude, lots of appreciation, thinking outside the box still, yada, yada, yada. Please know that my thoughts and prayers are continuously going out to everyone who is experiencing some sort of contrast with this shit. But without further ado, I am going to tap into Mass Conscious. This is a collective reading, so the information that I'm going to provide for you all is very general. It is not probably going to suit everybody, but if the shoe fits, please wear it. If you can take the guidance and apply it to your life and things change for you, then that's my only intention. If not, please pop over to the Spiritual Events Directory page on Facebook because I do the same reading every Thursday night at 6 o'clock. And if you want to book a private reading with me and we can get to the nitty gritty of what's going on within you and your energy and where you're going in the future, then I will pop all the links down below for you to do that. So without further ado, I actually do have one more thing. For those who know me, I have been on my own personal shamanic healing journey. I'd started about 2 or 3 weeks ago now, but I'm at the point now where I'm ready to start blogging because I've done the work, so to speak, and I've got a bit of experience as to how my life has changed in such a short time. So I'm going to start sharing that through my blog. It's called Lakota's Girl. It's on Facebook if you want to go. All the links are on my Facebook page. But you can go over there and find out more, and maybe you'd be inclined to go on your own little healing journey as well. It's a powerful, powerful process, might I say that. All right, so Spirit, can you use all my senses safely and securely in full protection to offer the Mass Conscious Collective, those who like, subscribe, follow, stalk, whatever, if you invest energy into any of my platforms, this is for you. I hope that it all makes sense. And what a perfect time to do this, though, after this beautiful, beautiful full moon. That one just wanted to pop out. So I'm starting off with the Moonology cards. So we've got at the moment that nothing is yet set in stone. So please don't feel, if you are putting action and you are deliberately creating your life right now, please don't feel too pressured or frustrated or anything if you're not seeing results just yet. Because I just heard the words, the ball is going to get rolling. So I got a feeling that if you are putting positive intentions out there, whether they're plans, ideas, maybe just a shift in your own lifestyle change, please know that that's going to take some time to gain a new momentum because you've been practicing an old momentum for so long. So if you are taking the full moon power to help you transmute some of the things that no longer serve your purpose in your life and you're trying new things and maybe creating a new lifestyle for yourself, or starting a new business venture or trying something new, please know that it is gaining momentum even if you're not seeing results yet. So please avoid feeling frustrated or annoyed if you're not seeing the physical results of that yet. There obviously is a reason. My throat feels like it's really closing up now. So I feel like a lot of people are struggling to speak their truth or struggling to communicate or something. This comes as a mass conscious for me anyway, because we feel like it's us against the government, it's us against the world, and our voice never gets heard no matter how we're feeling. So if that's you, please call Lifeline, all the numbers just to release it, or you can journal it if you like. Just do something proactive. Don't try to avoid sitting in that for too long. Because it's really not going to serve your purpose. But just know that if nothing's come into fruition just yet, nothing's going wrong, everything's going right. We're just starting a whole new momentum. And we also need to believe in the impossible. This seems to come out a lot because people are losing their faith. They're losing a lot actually. But we just don't want you to lose your sense of self, and we don't want you to lose your mental health with everything that's going on right now. So please know that something magical is going to come in. I feel like something significant is going to come in to create a change of some sort. So at the end of the day, we need to think and feel a certain way before people, places, things come into our life, so to speak. It's the law of attraction. You are one big living human magnet. So Spirit are really saying, just if you're feeling a bit offbeat at the moment and you're not seeing sort of any sort of progress or rewards or anything of that nature coming in for the work that you're doing, or the plan, they just said plan's not coming together. So if you are someone who doesn't feel like your plan is coming together, this can go on so many different categories. It could be the fact that, you're on a weight loss journey and you've been doing all the right things and that, there's not much of a difference in the scale. This could be something if you're putting out a new business or something and the clients and the customers aren't quite there yet. It could be symbolic of that as well. It will be what it is for you as an individual, but please know that you're just gaining a new momentum. It's going to take a little bit of time. Trust and allow this new full moon energy to push you forward. Stay focused and believe in the impossible, because I feel like people go, they'll have something happen to them in the coming weeks ahead, and they'll say, wow, isn't that a coincidence? And it's kind of like, no, it's not a coincidence, it's alignment. So something that you may now feel is impossible is going to become possible for you as an individual. So trust in that, believe in that, expect powerful change. Comes out every mass conscious, whether it's here or the spiritual events directory page. We need to expect and believe more, if that makes sense. The universe is doing its thing right now. A lot of the empaths, a lot of the energy healers and that know this to be true. We can feel it. We can sense it. Something's going to become illuminated. If it's not on the broad scale of things, it's going to be from you as an individual. It is, well, we always have to do a life check, so to speak, but it's really important that you take the time out right now and do a bit of a self-introspection. But we need to believe in the impossible and expect powerful change, because I can firmly feel it. I've goosebumps all over. I feel like something's coming in. Choice and change. They keep saying choice and change. You make the choice to change and your life will change for sure. Now, they said, now. Choice and change. Make a choice to create a change in your own life right now. No matter what that is, what that's in regards to. But I love the feeling of this timeline that they're giving me. It's reassurance that nothing is yet set in stone, but what we are asking for is coming as individuals. It is really important that we tap into our faith and we believe that anything is impossible, because at the moment I feel like the illumination is something that we thought or think or believe is impossible is actually going to be possible, and we need to expect that this powerful change, both universally and on the planet itself, it's something about them coming into alignment soon. Something about them coming into alignment. So, yeah, it's time to release negativity. So this is something that we have to do on a daily basis anyway. But right now, the significant is trust your intuition. Release any sort of negativity that's happening in your life, because I feel like that's what's putting the brake on for you in this moving forward, some more than others. It does come down to faith and belief. I keep getting that. So really focus on your thoughts and make sure and remember that your thoughts create your things. So it's really important that you take some time out to try and cancel some thought in some way, whether it's just taking 10 minutes out to listen to a song that means something to you, or read a good book, or feed your brain with knowledge, or create some sort of shift in the home. Because I feel like I want to bring in a lot of plants and a lot of natural water elements. I want to bring some elements into my home just to create a balance for that. I don't know whether some of you are feeling a bit lightheaded or disorientated right now, but that's part of this shift that's happening. It will feel very dramatic for you if you're not creating this energetic change within both yourself and your environment. So be mindful of that as well. So it is time to find ways that you can release any form of negativity in your life right now. There is a bit of a red flag here that if this change isn't sort of made, we may be stung by something. It's kind of like stung by some news. I feel like a bee just come and stung me. It's not detrimental or anything like that, but I feel like something's coming back to bite me in my ass. So if you are being intuitively guided, nudged, urged to make a change, do something that's different to what you're doing now, please do it. Because if you don't, then the byproduct of that and what you're manifesting into your experience will be something that, will sting you, so to speak. It's kind of like, if you got to stop eating chili because it upsets your tummy or something like that, but you keep eating chili, then you might find out that you have an ulcer. It's kind of like that sort of feeling that I've got here. So please look after yourselves. Continue to look after your thoughts and your beliefs. You're very close to achieving your goal. I'm going to stick with the September energy. I can't wait for September to roll around because not only, look, I've got no jumpers on or anything today. Not only is the weather getting warmer, but I feel like there's a settling in the energy. This is caused by this full moon. What does it say? A gibbous mood. I don't know what that is. But please know that this powerful change is going to come in and the dust is going to settle. That's what I feel like. The dust is going to settle, and you are very close to achieving your goal. It goes back to nothing is set in stone just yet. So if you are pumping out your thoughts, passions, desires, and all that sort of stuff, please hang in there. Keep doing the work. Keep maintaining your faith and your belief. Keep releasing that negativity by replacing it with something better, which adds value to your life. And, many of us are going to start reaching our goals sooner rather than later. They just told me 6 weeks. So within 6 weeks, which I suppose will take us to the end of September. So that actually works out quite well. We need to continue to look at the bigger picture. We all need to start looking at the bigger picture. That to me represents the solution to everything, not constantly vibrate in the problem of it. Two different contrasting energies they are. So you're the creator, a deliberate creator of your own reality. It's going to pay off for you. But if you're creating by default, so you're kind of being the sheep, you're doing what everyone's telling you to do, you're not following your own internal guidance system, and all that sort of stuff, then I hate to use this word, but it's the only word that I can use in the human language. What they're giving me is that there may be a consequence to that. And that's what I get on here and do. Woo! This kind of work, just to keep you inspired, keep you motivated towards change, towards just feeling better, because we want to avoid this consequence to people, places, and things that are feeling this way. We don't want you to experience the consequence. You will, because if it's part of your life journey, but I think they're trying to say if you do all the good stuff and expect this powerful change and make sure your thoughts are in alignment with your beliefs and you're feeling the best that you possibly can from this moment forward, you can avoid a consequence to what's going on within you as an individual. We do have To Be Fair, literally flew out of the deck, so it's time to be fair on both yourself and others. It's time to drop the guard. It's time to drop something. So maybe I got a strong feeling this is dropping the focus on, once again, everything that's going wrong. Start focusing on what's going right or what can go right. It's solution-based energy. To be fair, I feel like some of you are going to have a little bit small victory or a win in something. I feel like someone's going to start being fair towards you. And this could be just some fairness coming in as a mass conscious collective. It's kind of like, this isn't working. I feel like the current energy is that this isn't working. There's a process in place that's going to shift the energy of that. And then we're going to have some fairness. It may not be the ultimate ideal solution, so to speak, but it's fair. It's fair. I can take that. So this may be for you as an individual in your own life, or it could be at that of a mass conscious scale. We've got to go to the sea. So once again, it's time to shift your vibration and direction and your sails into the direction of where you want to go. I will reiterate, and I'm pretty sure these are the cards that come out every single time, but there is a sense of emotional balance coming in for a lot of people. But at the end of the day, we need to create that for ourselves. You can be in the most harshest times that you can ever be, but you always have a choice over how you want to feel. People are telling me that they feel guilty. They feel guilty for feeling good when, obviously so much is going wrong. We've got the stuff with Afghanistan right now. We've had so many natural disasters. We've got this COVID shit. Because everyone's focused and vibrating there, when they actually make a choice to go back to self and give gratitude and appreciation for their own health, for having a roof over their head, for having food on their plate, for having money streams coming in, all that sort of stuff, they actually feel guilty about it. So if that's you, please drop the guilt. Please drop the guilt. Just remember that the more you have as an individual, the more you have to give. Life's an energy exchange. So one process to release that guilt is to go, well, I have enough. I will pay it forward. I will do some voluntary thing. I will donate to this or that or something like that. Do something proactive to eliminate that guilt. There is no reason to feel guilty by any means for what you have. These ones just keep flying out, baby. So I hope that made sense. We've got time for a nap, so it is time to just rest and recoup a little bit. This full moon will knock the socks off most people because it has disrupted sleep patterns. I know a lot of people, and myself included, have been feeling very nauseous. It's caused an upset in our energy as a whole, so to speak. So make sure that you're doing all your purging that you need to do, whether this is negative people, places, things, thoughts, lifestyle changes especially. Take some time out, rest a little bit, put on some soothing music, and your next best logical step will come for you. That's not being lazy, that's being smart. Very smart. How we work when we're practicing the law of attraction is very different to how we work in the program 3D, how everyone's doing it, so to speak. So take a nap if you want. Take a nap. If you are feeling tired, definitely do that. You got to set course. So it's time to set your life direction into a different course. Most definitely. We do have the never-ending story, so a lot of you are stuck in this loophole. It's the merry-go-round energy. It's the, I do this and then I fall back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, that sort of stuff. I've been pulled to go back to the nothing is yet set in stone, so please do not give up. Keep going. Everything in life's a momentum. You've been practicing this one momentum that has been attracting the same old thing to you up until this point, but the one thing you do have power over right now is how you shift your energy in your now, in your present. You can't change what you did 10 minutes ago, 10 hours ago, 10 years ago, blah, blah, blah. What you can do is you've got your point of attraction right now, which you can start working on you may even just choose to feel better. You may even just choose to, follow your instincts and follow your guides a little bit more than what you have, because fairness is coming to the situation. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's very important that you look at the bigger picture, because we will come out of the other side of this. Some of you will pop back out doing something completely different to what you're doing now, but at the end of the day, that's your own creation. It's what you're setting out intentionally and, in your vibration, what you're doing, and you need to expect this powerful change. You need to expect the powerful change. So that just flipped over, didn't it? There, look at this. We've got a leg up. So a lot of you need this support right now. You need to reach out if you need help from somewhere, even if it's just to get a new ball going, so to speak, and to set sail in a new direction. So you can get a mentor or a life coach. You may just want to go and get a book or read a book or do something that's just going to sort of shift my perspective, shift my viewpoint, tap more back into my faith. A leg up to me is someone coming in to give you a hand. So not only if you give, if you're giving random acts of kindness and you're paying it forward, make sure that you're open to receive it back as well. A lot of people pinch themselves off from receiving that kind of abundance as well. But please know that if you need help, if you've been praying for help or asking for some sort of assistance, it's on its way. It's on its way. For some reason, they just told me 2 to 3 weeks. So whatever you're asking for can come up in the next couple of weeks. We do. Look at that. Reciprocal energy. There's an exchanging of gifts. So it's really important right now that you understand that life is an energy exchange. What you put out there comes back to you. And make sure that your worth is in alignment to what you're receiving, so to speak. I think a lot of you may be receiving less than because you don't feel like you deserve any more, or you're just selling for sloppy seconds because that's all you know, and it's quite a comfortable energy for some people. But there is help and opportunity coming in for those who wish to take it. It's like, to me, it's like an energy of karmic reward. It's kind of like whatever you've been putting out there karmically, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you will start receiving the karmic reward from that. So that's a result of your own energy work, so to speak. So if you're highly expecting and being optimistic, doing all that will come for you. There's a co-create. So yeah, it's time to team up with people, time to get that support. Get the help that you need. If you're trying to get a business off the ground, maybe find a business coach or a mentor or someone to help you with that. can also be partnerships, relationships as well. Not kind of feeling it that strong, but there is a sense of coming together as a community and helping each other out right now, because not only that, it's very rewarding. Try to remain flexible. Some people are so stuck in their ways and they think their way is the right way and it's still not working out for them. Be flexible in your perspective and your thoughts and your beliefs and all that as well. Try to learn new ways of doing things. That's why I love the shamanic way, because it's basically you can take anything from any culture and apply it to your life. There's no right or wrong with it. It's just what empowers you and what shifts things in you and what creates change for you and what makes you feel better physically, mentally, totally on a whole holistic level. It's very powerful. One more of these. And then, we got the fork in the road. So a lot of you may be feeling like you are in a fork in the road, but that's just because you need to make a choice. You need to make a decision. You need to become more of a deliberate creator rather than waking up each day doing the same shit every day. Nothing changes. Ooh, that kind of energy, because once again, if you don't shift your energy right now, especially while this moon is present like how it is, the consequence of that is something that we want you to avoid at all costs. It's not detrimental, it's not big or whatever, but it's enough to, some people even just get a sore back and they're out for a few days. Some people just have that constant nausea. It's going to affect people in all different ways. But I think on a mass conscious scale too, that if we don't get out of this energy, we'll be locked down forever. So we got to all start thinking about freedom and independence and being able to roam around. And even though we can't do it in our now, that doesn't mean that it's not possible in the future. So let's get into some tarot, shall we? Spirit, can you use a tarot? Oh my gosh. Start that again, shall we? Spirit, can you use my throat chakra? Holy dooly. Use a tarot to deliver some messages. And as we are in lockdown, you'll hear voices in and around me because I have neighbours really close. What do we got here? Perfect. Do the work, you'll get the balance. Release the negativity. Write out a list. This is what I want. These are the reasons why I want it. Do your balancing, do your grounding. Make sure you reconnect to Mother Earth. Say your prayers, connect with your faith. Some of this may be an opportunity where a male energy, or it could be a female, I'm reading energy, not necessarily biological sexes, but I feel like if you're a strong one, you've been like a stronger masculine energy, you've been called in to help balance out things for people, so to speak. It's time to step up in your power. Like if you've got $1 million, share it around, so to speak. If you are a healer, get out there and start doing your, delivering your gifts, start putting out there, because I feel like those who are on the receiving end and actually receive it will step up into that power as well. And that in itself is a mass collective change that would absolutely benefit, the planet right now. I don't even know whether that made sense, but I just feel like there's a masculine energy coming in. It's time to look up to people. It's time to be inspired by others, especially if you're feeling down, and then making the necessary changes you need to step up into your own power. Really time. They literally just said the words to me, cut out the bullshit. You need to cut out the bullshit. You're worried about things and that, perfect. That, so step in your power. Perfect. We have the Page of Pentacles. Once again, I don't read the tarot card meaning. I just read the energy I get from it. This is extra resources, money, abundance, lucky, luck. They said coming into your experience. The pages are very early cards, so some of you may be just experiencing that. Like for me, myself, I had a little win in the lotto the other week, and I've received some kindness from strangers and stuff like that. If I hadn't opened myself up to receive those sort of things, and I probably wouldn't have got them. So please open yourself up to receive. It's coming. The grass is going to be greener on the other side of this, I promise you, because there's this grounding, this balance that's needed as a mass conscious whole. That's why we've got Take a Nap as well. You need to release the resistance. The resistance comes from negative thought patterns. It comes from doing too much physical action and not enough vibrational action, so to speak. But we are guaranteed that we will come out the other side of this. If you are putting, they just told me fruits of your labor. So if you are putting ideas, thoughts, wanting to shift positions, stand in your conviction, they just said too, and you will get the rewards. Definitely, the fruits of your labor. You will start seeing some fruits from your labor. So once again, back to this, nothing is set in stone. You are simply gaining a new momentum. I know a lot of people who follow me are doing the work, so this is probably more so for you. Please hang in there. Over the next 3 to 6 weeks, you will start seeing the fruits of your labor for the energy work. If you're doing a dietary change, you will start seeing the weight fall off, so to speak, or being able to put on different types of clothing. If you are starting a business, and you may start receiving those clients, customers, all that sort of stuff. If you are, they just told me if you're stepping out of depression too. So if you are feeling quite depressed, I feel like you'll be stepping out of that. It's going to be so different for everybody, but it's what you're mainly yearning for right now. And it's something that you need or want to see a physical result from. So if that's you, please know that it's coming. It's coming. Look at this. I'm going to show you both at once. So we've got the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles to me is happy family card. This is how you create your family lifestyle to be, the value that's added to your family, the health, the wealth, the prosperity, everything. It's all coming together right now. Here's a contract. So some of you may be moving house, signing a contract to move somewhere else. This could be a new work or job opportunity. I feel like make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. Make sure that everything is exactly how you want it. Spirit is saying, don't worry, it will be, because you'll be manifesting this and you'll know if that's you. This can also be a wedding or celebration or reconnection in friendships, relationships. So some of you may be able to get released from lockdown and actually go and join your family or something. Could be something of that nature as well. But I feel like whatever this is stability, strength, stability, and security coming to the home front, coming to your home life. And it can be money for some people. It can be the actual reconnection, the co-creation. It can actually be coming together for families once again. It's going to be different for everybody. Some of you may be welcoming little bundles of joy into the world. So congratulations if that's you. But there is definitely a sense of peace and prosperity. It's probably because everyone's having to spend so much more time with their family, being in lockdowns and stuff like that, which is nice. I think that's what we needed. I honestly do. So, but please know that there's a shift in whatever you're doing right now, and it's going to be different to you. There's definitely a shift happening. It's not quite here yet. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So this is getting your thoughts out there. This is paying it forward. This is you investing in yourself and getting the help that you may need. Please know that you are good enough. I don't know. There's too many pentacles, and the pentacles are rising to me. It's like a golden staircase it keeps showing me over the last couple of weeks. I feel like there's growth here. I feel like there's improvement here. I feel like there's expansion here. But a lot of us have got to get out of that problem-based energy and stick and maintain into that solution. Okay, that didn't go wrong, so how can I do it better this time? How can I tweak this? How can I do this? What do I need to do as an individual? Oh, I might have to cut down on my sugar intake, or I might have to write in my journal, or I might have to say some affirmations, or I might have to go for a walk. Oh, I might have to cut that person out of my life because they no longer serve my purpose. It's going to be different for everybody. But yeah, release the negativity and believe in the impossible, because it's bloody happening right now. And but here's the Triumph card, Ace of Wands. Grabbing life by the balls. I feel like there's going to be a relief on a worldly concern. I don't know what this is, but I feel like in the next coming weeks, especially after this full moon energy, they just told me 2. So 2 weeks, you will feel the inspiration. You will feel ignited by something. Your inspiration is going to lead to your motivation to do what you need to do. So if you're not physically putting action into a lifestyle change that you want right now, please don't stress over that. We have to talk about it. We have to speak it into being, so to speak. And I feel like that's the energy that is happening at the moment. If you go there in your daydreams and go there in your, do visualizations, go there in your thoughts, go there in your mind, go do all that work from this moment forth. Guaranteed in 2 weeks, you'll start receiving little nuggets. Spirit are really close. My nose just got insanely itchy. You'll start receiving little nuggets. It may be inspiration. It may be, a little bit of something lucky that's going to come your way. That's just going to help you get back into that hopeful, optimistic sort of energy. And after September, from September, at the end of September, very end of September onwards, that's when I feel like the more dynamic changes are going to come in. So I hope that all made sense for you guys. Please feel free to leave a comment underneath and interact as much as you can. I love hearing the impact that these readings have on people. I'm just going to tap into the oracles now. Oh, I'm getting something, but I can't put it into human perspective. Blessed change. Here we go. The changes that we are all asking for on a mass conscious level, whether it's for us as a collective or for you as an individual, it's coming. Like I said, just don't focus too much on the absence of anything right now, because that's going to change. Something's going to be illuminated. It's going to change. It'll either be an illumination within yourself, or something's going to happen on a mass conscious scale where it frees us up, and it's going to make life a little bit fair for everyone involved. So a major life change brings you great blessings. So you got to sit there and ask yourself, am I the deliberate creator of my own reality? Or am I attracting all of my circumstances and experiences in my life by default? Because I'm being a sheep, because I'm listening too much to others and not to my own internal guidance system. So this one wanted to pop out. Well, 2. Yes, look at that. Explore your options. So it is a time to maybe step outside the box. If you are sitting there and doing the same old thing and nothing's changing, you need to tweak that. You need to do something different. And if you don't know, ask. There's so many groups and support networks out there that you can get amongst. And there's so many people that may have a different perspective and new idea for you. You need to get amongst it. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. And then we also make a decision. Are you going to get better, or are you going to stay bitter? Are you going to deliberately create from now on, or are you going to keep creating by default? Are you going to continue to step into your faith and learn more and practice new ways of doing things by learning new perspectives? Or are you going to stay in your box and keep receiving the same old thing? Are you going to, it's up to you. If you're feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. And if you don't know how to do that, book in for a private reading with me and we can get your ball rolling. Can't get it out of this not yet set in stone energy just yet, but I'm doing the work too. But just get amongst people who are doing it. And and if you need help, certainly reach out. All right, I love you all so much. Have a fantastic week ahead. I'll drop all my links down below if you want to follow me on other platforms. If not, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.